singing the role of Maria in The Sound of Music. Her career was going from strength to strength, but she suffered a devastating setback when doctors discovered a problem with her vocal cords and told her she was unlikely to sing again. However, she refused to give up and has proved everyone wrong after finding her voice again. And you're back on stage and it's great to see you, and I'm loving the green colour, like our Lucy reading the news. See?
I know, it was embarrassing, we're almost wearing the same dress.
No, it's fine. It shows great taste, I think.
Very in.
It's so lovely to see you. Gosh, you've had a bad time, but it's I know you've kind of put it behind you, but that really was terrible.
I think actually I've had a really good time. I think life could have been very simple and easy, and having won Maria, it was 6 years ago now.
I can't believe that was 6 years ago. That's terrifying.
It could have I could have taken the same roles, you know, Julie Andrews roles, and I met with Julie Andrews, and she said, make sure you choose different roles to show what you can do.
Right.
And for a while I was kind of just playing the same juvenile lead, you know, Maria, and I played Maria for over the course of 5 years. And I went on tour for 18 months, the UK tour. I did 18 months at the Palladium there, and it was the best experience, you know, coming from drama school and then not getting a job and then having this wonderful opportunity. But I could have had all the same roles, and Julie said, you know, do something completely different, and this opportunity now in Wonderful Town is completely different, and losing my voice has almost had a very dark cloud was hanging over me, but there's a massive silver lining that's come out of it.
That's fantastic. That's a brilliant way to look at it, a really brilliant way to look at it, because it's interesting, the connections with Julie Andrews, because obviously you played the same role, and her doctor, was it her doctor treated you as well?
Yeah, we have the same voice surgeon. Over here they said we don't have the expertise, because it turns out I was born with a condition, which vocal cords usually lie flat and lovely, and from the top they look lovely and normal and healthy, but mine actually fall back on themselves, so they don't vibrate as fast as they should. So I went to Boston to Dr. Steve Zeitel's and Julie's surgeon, I think Adele's surgeon, I think Steve Tyler's surgeon too. So all the best
good
people
company.
go, yeah, good company. And he said, I'll do what I can, but I don't think you're going to sing again. Well, you won't sing again, he said. And I said, yes, I will.
Yeah.
So I went back on tour with The Sound of Music, and then I realised that it was, you know, twice as hard. So this opportunity came along to follow in another of my heroine's footsteps, Maureen Lipman.
Oh, I love Maureen Lipman.
I love Maureen Lipman.
She's fantastic,
hilarious. And she played Ruth Sherwood in Wonderful Town in the 80s. And so I thought, well, I might, you know, try and go down a different path of comedy. And I've just discovered this massive love of comedy. And to be singing again, OK, it's an octave lower, but my singing teacher calls my new voice, because I had to learn to sing again, my Galaxy Chocolate voice.
Oh, like the bunny rabbit on the advert?
Well, it's smooth, it's velvety, and it's a secret indulgence.
A secret indulgence. But does it take you a wee while to get used to that, to get used to your new voice?
It did, and listening to myself there, it just feels, it's weird watching yourself in a different role, isn't it? Because I'm used to seeing myself sing top notes. It does feel very different. I follow the Still method, which is a very different way of singing. I trained classically, and throughout drama schools I was a really high soprano, and I was always called Julie after Julie Andrews, because I had this kind of
funny,
soprano.
Isn't it strange how life is and how that happened? And you met your husband after the operation. Did you meet your husband at a train station? It all sounds very brief and countery.
Yeah, it's true. I met him Cardiff Central, Platform 1.
Fantastic.
And there he is.
Oh, he's rather lovely.
He's a hottie, isn't he?
He is a hottie. You've done that well there, girl.
I know. Why does everyone say that?
He's done well too.
I was doing a concert, and I was waiting for the train. Guy sat next to me, and he said, oh, you know, how's your day going, whatever. I was like, I don't want to talk to him. I was rehearsing for another show with Alistair McGowan in London at the time, and I had loads of lines to learn, and I got on the train, he didn't, so I thought I'll write my name in lipstick, and I only had clear lip gloss. So that was the end of that one. 7 minutes, and that was it, over.
But there was a connection, obviously.
Well, he played golf with a conductor from the Welsh National Opera, who happened to know an opera singer who I'd sung with, and 3 weeks later I had a call from Bryn Terfel, the Welsh opera singer.
Yes, of course.
Connie, listen, love, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend said he met you on a train platform, wants to take you for dinner.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Or is it stalking?
No, it's romantic.
No, it's very...
That's great, isn't it? It's really good.
And a year later we got engaged, and a year after that we got married. We've been married for about 2 years now.
Oh, that's great. And what does he do? Is he in theatre?
He's a commercial wealth manager.
Right, OK, so he's not got anything to do with that.
No,
that's
but he
quite
loves
good.
the theatre.
But yeah, that's good, though, isn't it? Because
it is really good, because he loved The Sound of Music, and he saw
just
that...
as well.
For 18 months on tour, I think he saw it maybe I don't know, 10 times. I've been doing Wonderful Town for 3 weeks, and we're doing it for another 11, and he's seen it 6 times already. So I think he likes his comedy.
I think he probably does. And as well as the stage, obviously doing Wonderful Town, and it's touring all over the place. We'll put all the dates on our website. Acting, been in Casualty, you want to do more of that?
Yes, I was a casualty in Casualty a couple of weeks ago, and that was great fun.
Yes.
Yeah, very glamorous, yes. Another of my glamorous roles. Look at that. And it was great fun. I fell down a cave, but I didn't die.
Oh, good.
So,
that's good.
They've written me back in. I'm going back, which is great. So we finish this 3-month tour of Wonderful Town in July, and then I'm going back filming at the end of July. So.
Oh, that's great. So like to do more acting? That'd be something you'd want to do?
I'd love to do more straight acting. A couple of years ago, I did an ITV drama, and it was the best experience. Because I didn't train in television, I trained in musical theatre.
Sure.
And, you know, as a singer, but mainly as an actress. And I always kind of enjoyed comedy. So I'd like to do like a sitcom or something completely different. But people, I think I'm going to use this musical comedy role as a transition to go into follow in the footsteps of Maureen Lipman.
I was just going to say, with Maureen Lipman, remember she did that brilliant one, Agony. There's time to bring that back, I think.
And Joyce Grenfell. I kind of grew up on Joyce Grenfell.
Joyce Grenfell.
And I look a bit like Maureen Lipman sometimes.
Sometimes you do. There's a touch of the Maureen's, and that's a good thing. Oh, Joyce Grenfell. I say I could talk to you all day about that. I loved her. She's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Connie. It's a joy to see you. Thank you very much indeed. Right after the break.